Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start our first lesson. Today lesson will go through our LO1. LO1 is be able to critically review the strategic plan, long-term planning, which we'll go through today lesson. And today lesson, first of all, we'll go through what we're supposed to be learn under this learning outcome. This is our inductive content. So we'll explain the importance and scanning of business environment, why we need to be scan business environment, what is meant by cultures. We'll go through organization environment. We'll discuss about what is meant by capabilities. We'll discuss here job satisfaction, why is important to satisfy the jobs for our workers and provide an environment. So we'll go through demands, stakeholders, what is meant by different stakeholders. We'll discuss short-term, medium-term, and long-term objective, and we'll discuss competitive analysis, why we need to be do and why it's crucial for the business, and we'll discuss organization environmental improvement, how organization improve themselves, keeping in view of the environmental changes. So all this will be focused. So before starting this lesson, first of all, we'll go through what we have in this unit, what we're supposed to be learn overall. So strategic management. So two words there, please. We need to be focused. What is meant by strategic? Anybody knows what is meant by?
Plan for the future.
For future, yes, is a long term for future. And what is the management?
Implementation of strategy.
Well done. Any other definition of management?
It's a process of the taking into account various objectives.
Okay, good. Okay, so when a lot of people say management is a planning, controlling, organizing, implementation. Yes?
Yeah.
So management is these are all function of management. So planning, controlling, organizing, implementation, yes? Staffing,
Yeah,
okay.
all these are the function of management. If you're a manager, you're supposed to be manage these things. So management we normally can define in this way. Management is a process of designing an environment. You have to design an environment to achieve predetermined objective, pre-selected objective, whatever objective you have selected, your management job to achieve them. And you have to design a job. You have to design a environment. You have to design a task to achieve your objective. Yes. End of the day, management job is to be. So that's why, according to various scholars, so failure of any organization is a failure of management. Yeah.
Okay.
So management, some people say management is a task, management is a discipline. So you need to be manage things, huh? which will go through our discussion. A lot of our discussion will be focused on these, two words, strategic and the management, what is all about and why we and how we can. So today lesson we have, of course, we'll go through learning outcome 1, and we have 2 assessment criteria: critically evaluate, critically analyze. So that's because it's a level 7, when we have a discussing about level 7 qualification, is more we need to be critical. We need to look around short term, long term, and medium term. We need to look around outside the box. Yes, we need to think about future, and we need to think about critical. Okay, so then we have other 3 further learning outcome, which will 4 further learning outcome, which will go through in each lesson 1 learning outcome. We've been given inductive content, what we're supposed to be learn each lesson, are keywords which we're supposed to be addressed, and all this will be focused in our lessons. These are recommended books, so we can, and this unit is a link with other units as well, like marketing and various other. So today lesson will be focused on LO1. So what's your knowledge in? Can you rate yourself, current your knowledge about management, strategic management especially, where you can think yourself on scale 1 to 10?
It can be a 5.
5?
I'd say somewhere in the middle as well. Yeah, 5.
Okay, so we'll just carry on reflecting end of the lesson or end of the unit, where how many points we can move from 5 to further.
Okay.
So just carry on reflecting. Always good to be. or carry on reflecting where you can use this in your own organization, in your own capacity. Yeah. So that's we
Yeah.
can. Okay, maybe a couple of you know about these companies. What do you think? What happened with them? Especially in UK, of course. These are mostly UK-based companies. Huh?
Yeah, they don't exist anymore.
Why not?
Well, they've liquidated, haven't they? They didn't make money, so they weren't a viable business anymore.
Okay. So
Competition. Yeah.
why we reach at that point?
Ah, right. They probably didn't diversify enough. Like, for example, Blockbuster. They didn't notice the digital revolution. They sort of were stuck in the past. They didn't strategically plan for the future.
Okay. So it means they not diversify themselves. So that's why one of the reason was, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
What other reason can be? So diversify, yes.
Yeah.
So why we need to diversify?
Because the world markets are always changing and adapting.
Mhm. So is risk, yes.
Right. Yeah.
Competition
Yeah.
from the technology aspect, online.
Well done. Competition, yes.
Yeah.
So that's why we need to be. If we don't change ourselves, yes, we'll stay the behind, and that's why these companies not sustain it, yes.
Yeah.
So it's sustainability is a big issue. So you need to be diversified, yes.
Yeah.
Manage your risk, competition there. We need to change and sustainability issues, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Any question there?
Nope.
Okay. That's why these companies not really sustain because they not follow the flow in the environment. Yes, they not strategically plan themselves. So there was a big issue or the failure of strategic management. Yes. So that's why you
Yeah.
need to think about. You need to be get critical. What is going to be happen? We have a coronavirus. Maybe employer is paying us. We are staying home. But how long? Yes.
Yeah.
It can create a problem. Yes. So because we need to think about long term, not short term. Okay. Then we have word strategy. What come in your mind? Strategy. So we need to good understanding about strategy. So what is it? Where this word came from? Anybody knows which language the word?
Greek.
Yes. So it's a Greek word which is derived from the strategist and which used to be in military. How we can encounter enemies. Yes.
Yeah.
So, but the very popular in academia and strategy. So the strategy is the direction. So if you don't have a strategy for future, yes, and really you don't know where you are and where you want to, and scope of an organization long term, what achieve advantages for organization through configuration of resources. What type of resources? Do we know what resources required in an organization?
I guess it depends on the organisation, doesn't it?
Yeah. So normally we need to be three types of resources. Yes. 3 M's.
Okay.
Money.
Money,
Manpower.
material, yes,
The people.
Manpower.
manpower. I think so. I mentioned in other units as well. So, okay. So 3 M's. Three resources, yeah? Man, money, and material. Here, man is not meant by just man. It means just human being, huh? So we
Okay.
can't ignore woman as well as a part of organization, huh? Okay, so we need to look around. These are the three resources we need, yes?
Yeah.
And whatever we have within the challenging environment to meet the needs of the markets and fulfill stakeholders. What is meant by stakeholders then?
Anybody who has an interest in the success or the direction of the company.
Okay. Interest. Anybody who has any interest in. So what is the difference between shareholders then?
Shareholders are the owners of the company.
Okay,
Yeah.
brilliant. Shareholders are the owner of the company, and the stakeholders is mean anybody who has any interest in the business is stakeholder. Yes, stake mean interest. Yes, their interest will be influenced by our action, by our strategy. So we need to be look around. So all shareholders are the stakeholders, but not all stakeholders are the shareholders. Yes.
Yeah.
Any question there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, next we have critically evaluate the position of organization in its current environment. We can pick any organization of our choice, and we can apply these, the theories and models or techniques, and we can look around their positions. So first of all, we looking the strategy, the determination of the long-term goals and objective, enterprise adoption, course of action, and allocation of resources, which is crucial to be carried out these goals. So that's also competitive strategy is about being different. According to the Michael Porter is a big scholar, and he wrote many books on this strategy of strategic management. It seemed to be deliberately choosing the different set of activities to deliver and the unique. Okay, we know all Unilever, yes,
Yeah.
and we know P&G, yes, Procter and Gamble, two organizations, yes.
Yeah.
They are both competitor each other's, yes. It's a huge competition between them. So maybe we heard about food bank scheme, yes.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Mhm.
So food bank scheme is started by Unilever, yes. You may be washing hand, yes. In especially developing country, they have advertised washing hands, yes,
Okay.
and a hand pump, huh? Water pump we can say, yeah, which is controlled by hand, water pumps schemes. So these are all is what do you think? Because they have a strategies instead of spending money on advertising, go through the social marketing, yes, through ethical, guide people, help needy people, yes,
Okay.
and you put your poster there, yes, we are Unilever, we are helping. So it means you're advertising through this, yes,
Yeah.
because you're deliberately choosing this, yes,
Okay.
because
Oh.
otherwise, whatever the money you're spending on this is your expense as an organization, yes. If you don't
Okay.
spend it, it shows your profit, and the profit you have to pay the tax, and the tax money government need to be spent on the welfare of society. As a company, we spend ourselves. Why we will give in to the tax, and they will spend? Yes. So a lot of
Okay.
the shift is more the companies spend and they keep the budget on these things because this is a part of marketing. Yes, and they can sustain. Yes, we can look around all these different deliberately they are choosing. The word deliberately there. The pattern of stream of decision, Henry, which will go through different decision. Why decision making? Why we need to make decision? What is about decision? Have you made any decision today?
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. But yeah, it's just decisions should be linked to your objective.
Okay, good. It's linked to your objective, and we learn about objective need to be smart. Yes,
Yeah.
specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time defined.
Mhm.
And decision making is selecting best course of action. Yes. So
Yeah.
decision, you have various options. You picking the best option suits you. Yeah. It's not mean the option you're choosing or someone else is. It's option always we're looking which one is the best for you in your situation. Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
mean someone guide you. Maybe someone because we are different. We have different resources and different decision we make. Okay, then we look in the strategic planning. What is meant by strategic planning? Is mean long term, yes?
Yeah.
What is meant by long term? How long?
10 to 15 years, maybe?
Yes,
It
depends.
depends on the product.
We can say 5 years, more than 5 years, yes.
Yeah.
More than 10 years, it can be. But for some organization, think about IT company, yes.
Yeah.
1 year can be a lot, yes. So for them,
Yeah.
maybe 3 months is a short term, yes. 5 months maybe medium term, yes. And maybe 1 year, yes, is a long
Yeah.
term. Because 1 year technologies change, yes.
Yeah, so it depends on your business stream.
Yes, depends on your business stream. You're absolutely right, yeah. So we need to
Yeah.
think about it. Maybe in 5 years will be different world, yes. We
Exactly, yeah.
thinking to be set up the delivery company, but 5 year maybe drone will come, huh? And we need to
Yeah.
look around long term, short term, medium term. Okay, so we'll need to be when we'll do the strategic planning, we need to be look around the vision, missions, and value. Do we know what is meant by mission?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Where you want to be.
Go on.
Anyone? Yes, David. What about mission?
Yeah, so
Mission is how you want to go about,
Mm-hmm.
how you want to achieve your objective.
Okay, so our focus, I pick the company. You can pick any company of your choice, huh? So we'll go through Unilever, yes, and we'll look around the mission statement, yes.
Yeah.
So if we look here, mission statement, what do you think? Are you agree with the company? Vitality of life. We need everyday needs for nutrition, hygiene, and personal care with the brand, yes. Help people feel good, look good, and get more out of the life, yes.
Yeah.
So we need to think about whatever we are doing. We should be all our activity not contradict with our mission, huh? We should offer the nutrition, yes.
Okay.
Not we should be offered the hygiene product, yes. And personal care brand, those help people to feel good. If we are putting the things within in the ingredient that make the people worse of it using, yes, nutrition for suppose, yes,
Yeah.
and the product is not healthy, so what will be happen? People will feel good.
Nope.
We can maybe earn the profit, yes, but maybe people not feel good. So we need to be look around people feel good, because if because this is otherwise will be against our mission. Look good. How they look good? How we can help them to be look good?
Yeah. So what's the mission statement is their current, the company's current, what they should be offering now, or what they want to offer now. And the
Yes.
vision is where they want to go in the long term.
Brilliant. Well done. That's all about where they want to see themselves in future. Yeah.
Yeah.
The vision, what you will do, why you are in the business, and where you want to see yourself in future. Huh?
Yeah.
And values. What are the values then?
How it conducts its business, ethical. I would have thought that'll be one of its values, or the things like that. Safety will probably be high up, like how it
Oh, yes,
wants
we
to deliver.
treat people like to be treated. We are honest. We are compliant. Yes.
Yeah.
So these, we can look around, because every company have vision, mission, and value. Okay, which will go through few other companies. We'll look at in a minute. Any question there?
Okay.
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 So that's we need to look around when we'll plan. So when we do planning, always first mission, you look around. Then your corporate objective, yes. Then you have a departmental objective. Depends which department we are talking about. It can be marketing objective, yes, if we are marketing department.
Yeah.
When we set objective, we do analysis, different environmental analysis, yes. And then we can develop our final program. We allocate budget, of course. We look around what we're supposed to be. We develop the strategies, yes. So first thing, goal setting, situational review, which situation, yes. Your strategy formation and resource allocation. So these are the steps we follow in the planning, strategic planning. Okay, we have a hair company. Think about hair, of course, a different part of the world, both companies. So mission statement of this one is about Asda and Tesco in the UK, two supermarkets. So to be Britain best value retailer, exceeding customer needs always. Okay, is a big statement. They always exceeding the customer. They always offering the best value for money.
Yeah.
We agree with the statement.
Well, I guess it's personal opinion, but I mean, I personally don't, but yeah.
But they are focusing this statement, yeah. Their advertising, their customer service. We need to think about. Yes,
Yeah.
of course. It's real world. It's very difficult. Yes, saying 100% delivery, but at least they are majority of it. Okay.
Yeah.
What about this? The Tesco. I think so. Tesco in Malaysia as well. Okay. So
Yeah.
what about our core purpose is to create value for customer to earn their lifetime loyalty. Can we earn their lifetime loyalty?
It's a very long term.
Yes. So they always buy from us. It's a big statement. Why they buy from you always? Yes. Because so many Aldi there, Lidl there, so many other stores there. Why will go Tesco? Yes.
Yeah.
We need to make sure they will offer us value. They create value always. If they create the value, if I'm getting £2 things, other is selling £5, so I'll go for £2. Yes. If they offer good customer service, their reputation is good, I'll go there. Yes. We need to look around these how we can. We deliver this through our values. What their values? No one tried harder for customer, and we treat people like to be treated. Yes.
Yeah.
This is the big, people like to be treated, but they not pay to the small farmer for 3 years. They bought the supply from them. They not make the payment to them. So how we can stick with the treat people like to be treated? We not treat the people as a workers. We're not offering them opportunities in a way equally. We need to think about treat people like to be treated. Yes. So we need to think about, yes, whatever strategies we are, because the Tesco manipulated the profit was 150, 60 million, but they said 220 million. So which is not they treat people. Any question there?
What is value here? The Tesco speak so much on value. Where value is supposed to be a separate so-called process in the planning, mainly on mission. The mission, we mentioned earlier, the vision, mission, and values. And suppose that Tesco will put in so much the stress on value in their mission.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so we need to be so voice a bit slightly break, huh? So, but we need to think about how we can create, but not conflict on your statement. What do you say? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we're looking what is the strategic management. We have discussed the strategy, but what is the concept of strategic management? Strategy does not just happen. Its business process needs people to drive it. Yes. Consider the concept of strategy. What would you suggest are the characteristic of the strategic management? So what we need to do, we need to look around. These are look the strategy won't happen by itself. Yes, it needs managing. We need people. We need resources. That's why we said 3 M's. Yes, to achieve it. Yes, we need to look around in operation. Can be difficult manager just to be jump and looking at day-to-day issues. Yes, you need a strategy for this. Yes, strategic manager looking at the long-term, bigger picture instead of short-term. Anybody has a Nokia? You using still Nokia?
No.
No more. Dustbin.
Why not?
Not function. Not up to date.
Why the company reach at that point?
I guess they didn't keep up.
But they were the leading with the world. Why this happened?
I think they only invest in the initial period when other players.
Okay, due to the only one decision, which was the long term, the CEO of the company, they stop investing money on research and development, and they close lot of research and development center in the world. And his thought was it's a waste of resource, huh? And ultimately the change, yes, technology change and the research and development innovation, it's not, and they not managed to be launched the latest mobile or the latest technology embedded in their product. Ultimately, yes, Apple and Samsung and various other, they capture most of the market. Yes, the leader of the world is staying behind. Yes. So we need to be look around is due to the strategy. You're looking the cost saving. Let's say you can say, come on, I'm not going to attend. I'm not going to learn anything new now because this is a waste of time. What I'll do, I'll go carry on working whatever I'm doing my job. Huh? So what will be happen in a few years time? Technology, we will be out of the job. Yes.
Exactly.
So we need to look around the strategic yet long term. What will be benefit? Which way the direction is going? Think about reports. Think about online. Think about if I hate computer, if I hate IT, I can't. Yes, I'll stay behind. I need to be develop strategy to be learn these skills. Yes, social media is a powerful. I hate social media, no doubt. But we need to be think about how positive we can use it. Yes, what strategy we can use to be sell online and deliver. As an organization, as a even individual. So important of management need direction, goals, plan, people, limited resources. We have always limited resources and we have unlimited wants. We need to be find the best options. Change. Things always change. We have to be changed. If we don't change it, we stay behind. Structure. We need to develop the structure and system in our organization. Yeah. Coordination. We need a good coordination between senior junior. Anybody watch Undercover Boss program?
Yeah.
So why they want to go and do undercover? Because they want to learn the ground reality. So we need to be that's why it's crucial when we do in business. So strategic management in the broad sense, strategic management is about strategic decisions, yes?
Yeah.
In practice, through the strategic management process, are three main components. What those components? Strategic analysis, yes?
Yeah.
Strategic choices and strategy implementation, yes? That's very crucial. You have a strategy, but you not implement. What's the point? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're a managers, the management, in maths we'll say 2 plus 2 makes how much? 2 plus 2?
Oh,
4. In management, 2 plus 2?
I don't know.
Don't know. Yes, it's 5. A lot of people say how. Yes, we heard the word synergy. Yes,
Yeah.
so team. Yes,
Yeah.
synergy team. We heard about Henry Ford. Henry Ford. Yes, Ford motor owner. Ford.
Yeah.
So he said about coming together is a beginning, keeping together is a progress, and working together is a success. Yes. So you have to listen, you have to look around, make the strategic decision, involve it, yes? So
Yeah.
involve your stakeholders. So that's why the team, when you're working in a team, you reduce the waste, you can make it 5, yes? That's, synergy, yeah? That's all about it. So we need to think about, okay. Then we can look around how strategic management different from other types of management. Is it different?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it must be. I don't know. I don't know why though.
Yes, because strategic management is interdisciplinary, yes? It's cover all disciplines. Yes, it's the marketing, it's HR, yes? It can be
Yeah.
strategic HR, it can be strategic business, yes? It can be strategic marketing, it can be strategic project, yes?
Yeah.
So it's a management which is cover all areas, yes? Interdiscipline, yes? Concern the choice of the future direction. They have in this concern, yes? Future direction of organization, our future direction. External focus and internal focus. Why we need to be external focus?
So you can react to external influences like political, environmental, whatever.
Brilliant. Because all the threats come from external, yes?
Yeah.
So we need to look around. Basic activities for the strategic management, these are we need to be. Situation analysis, we need to understand, and we need to, which is environmental as well, yes? We need to be look around strategy evaluation, if strategy is effective or not, yes? Basically, we need to go from here to this way, yes? So we can look around strategy formation, strategy implementation, but don't stick, strategy need to be changed, yes? Some
Yeah.
element, because environmental factors change. If you stick with it, yes, you may be seeing a lot of company change their logo, a lot of company change their way to do business, yes?
Yeah.
Change is very important, but we need to be think about how much change people are willing to accept. Huh? Okay. Strategic management is not about predicting future, but is about the preparing for it. Yes. Knowing what will be the exact step the company will have to implement its strategic plan and achieve the competitive advantage. What is meant by competitive advantage? How we can, which we'll go through further lessons. Competitive advantage.
Yeah.
How we can achieve
USP.
USP, unique selling point. What else we need to do?
Costing, price,
Yeah.
Just
pricing.
think about your location can give you competitive advantage. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Cost can give you competitive advantage. Yes. Skilled workforce, yes, can be your competitive advantage. Differentiation, yes,
Okay.
can give you the competitive advantage. So you need to be think about how you can create the competitive advantage, yes, by selling goods cheaper than others, yes,
Yeah.
are totally different than others, huh? So you can think about no one enter in your territory. You need to draw some walls. Strategic management process include understanding the strategic position of an organization, making the strategic choices for the future, and managing strategy. Managers analyze internal and external environment to develop the competitive advantage to spur successful achievement of organization. Essential where the organization is movement. Yes. What does it want and to go, and how it will be there. Yes, you need to ask the question what, when, where, and why. Yes, 5 W's really you need to be focused. Yes. Any
Okay.
question?
Not
Okay,
yet.
strategic review. One of the reasons why organizations don't simply rely on the finance, marketing, and operation functional area to be created. Do we know what is meant by functional area?
No.
Your operations aspect.
Okay, marketing, HR, finance, sales, these are all functional area. Each department, yes, is the one function of an organization. Is if any function not work properly, yes, it affects
Yeah.
our all organization. Yes. So we need to be think about functional area create competitive advantage. Yes. Think about marketing. Yes. We can deliver you on your doorstep. Yes. You click online, order it. Yes. And we deliver you. So thus we can create the competitive advantage which other company not doing it. Yes.
Yeah.
Is chain not mean significant chain. Chain means in chunks, little chain. Yes. That can create a competitive advantage. Sometimes people, let's say you're going for recruitment, huh? And you apply the jobs. Yes. So
Yeah.
ask the question yourself, why employer will choose you? Yes.
Yeah.
Why is any competitive advantage you have on other candidates? Yes. Think about maybe you have international awareness, huh? Yes, international
Okay.
awareness. That can be a competitive advantage because you have learned about different cultures. Yes.
Okay.
Because it's all business, you need to think about. Okay, that's why nowadays companies conduct interview on the method. It's called STAR method of interview. Anybody heard of before?
Heard of what? Sorry.
A STAR method of interview.
No.
No, I've not heard of that.
Okay. S stand for situation. Yes.
Okay.
T stand for task. A stand for action. R stand for result. Okay. Whenever you go for interview nowadays, people ask you, give me example from your previous background. Yes. What
Yeah.
was the situation? What task you were involved? What action you took? And what was the result? What you achieve out of this? Yes.
Okay.
So always, you need to, it's called competency based interview. Okay. So we need to look around competencies. Yes.
Yeah.
Base. Sorry, spell is going around. Competency based interview. Huh? Okay. Do we know the difference between competencies and capabilities? Yes.
Competencies are things that you can do. You have the ability to do, but capability is actually being able to implement them properly. I think.
Okay. If you pass your driving test, yes,
Yeah.
Are you capable? Are you competent?
I think you are competent. Oh, you're capable. You're capable to do it, but you might not be competent yet.
Yes. So
Yeah.
by doing degree, you're capable, yes, things to do.
Yeah.
But you're not competent. That's why employer asks you, you have experience in certain fields, yes?
Yeah.
Because they check your competencies, not your capabilities. You are the capable, that's why you've been shortlisted, yes?
Yeah.
Yes? And we want to check your competency. You are competent to perform the task. Huh? What you say, you can do it or you don't. Huh? That's why the STAR method there, huh? To check your competencies. Huh?
Okay.
Any question there? So we need to
No.
think about here competitive advantage. Manager each area is a view only from their own specific angle. There is a narrow views, the organization. We need to look around. The manager see the pictures, the company and the surrounding environment. Okay, we need to look around. Strategic views. Strategies facilitates cooperation. Yes, we need make the strategy that facilitate. It help to achieve the competitive advantage. It integrate the functional areas. It facilitate communication between managers and all levels. Yeah,
Mm.
it's not really you saying no. I'm not bothered about to be discuss about finance department. So maybe you can define your missions, values, identify suitable strategies for improve the awareness, internal, external competitive advantage, increase the manager commitment. Yes, you need to involve them, you need to listen them, you need to work team, coordinate activities, efficient allocation of resources, efficient, yes. It not mean you give them too much money to them, yes. You need to be what time they need it, yes, when they need it and why they need it, yes.
Yeah.
Not too many, not too little. Communication between manager different levels. We need to two ways communication. Reduce the some people they don't want to be changed. You need to be reduced because when you involve them, when you show them why we want to be changed, because otherwise your job won't be there in few years time. So we need to be changed it. Yes.
Exactly.
Strength of the firms. How we can look around the financial perspective and various other perspective. Huh? Strategy planning, we need to look around strategic planning. The cost, we need to look around the cost. Why the cost? How many types of cost? Fixed cost, do we know fixed cost? Yes.
Yeah.
Variable cost, semi variable cost, opportunity cost. Yes, we know the difference between fixed, we know. Yes, like rent, it won't, still it will happen whatever you do. Variable is changed with the level of production, so you need to be look around how you can reduce them. Semi variable is a fixed and variable together. Opportunity cost, you need to look around the opportunity you're taking and the opportunity you're missing, huh? And you need to find the best options. Okay,
Yeah.
so next we can look around threes. When you make strategic planning, you need to be threes. Do we know what is the three stand for?
The what? Sorry.
Threes concept: effectiveness, economy, and efficiency. Okay, always you looking the performance, yes, in three areas: time, performance in time, performance in cost, performance in quality. Yes.
Yeah.
So if somebody if you have a benchmark and standard, if somebody hit the standard, you're effective. If you're above than the standard, you're economical. If you're exceeding, you're taking less time, you always save the company money, yes, and your customer satisfaction, that the client to deal with them, they are 100% or 90% satisfied. So it means if you're above in all these areas, you're very efficient worker. Huh?
Yeah.
If you just whatever hitting the benchmark, you said 10 minutes the worker takes, yes, the cost will be this. And if you hitting an 80% customer need to be satisfied to whom you deal, so you are very effective if you are under that benchmark. If you saying 82% customer are satisfied with you, you're very economical because 80 was the benchmark, yes. And we said time, if your time is reducing, the cost is reducing, the wastage and the quality is increasing, you're very efficient. Huh? So we can look around theory of warning. Huh? There are some conflicting theories which we'll go through in the following lesson. So key theories run throughout the model when we can exploring the strategies. Helicopter model, okay, which we'll go through. Johnson and Scholl model, yes, which we'll go through. Okay, so these all models we'll go through. So we need to be look around these. Within that, the first part of the model, explore the ideas of strategic position. Yes, what is your strategic position you are as a company, as an organization? Yes.
Okay.
So we need to be strategic position, circle one each of the environment, purpose, culture. Do we know what is meant by culture?
No. Go on.
Culture means norms, value, the way we do business. Yes.
Yeah.
Because every organization have its own culture. If you merge together, sometime maybe your culture and another organization not fit together. Huh? So you need to think about. Start the position in all. We need to look around the impact. Yes, we need to look around the external environment. We need to look around the competencies. We need to look around political, all the economic factors, which we'll go through now. Further we'll analysis. Huh? We need to look around stakeholders. We need to culture. We need choices, innovations. Yeah, all these are the points. Good. Evaluate your suitability, practice, training, environment to achieve. Okay, then we have approaches. Prescriptive approach, which is we need to look around. In this approach, we can look around. We have to conduct the strategic analysis. We need to look around the strategic development, and we need to look around the strategies implementation. Huh? So under this approaches, yes, we focus on these points.
So is this linked to the helicopter model?
No, with helicopter model is the different. Huh?
Okay.
Which we'll go through separately. Yeah? This is the approaches, yes. Which approach you can use? You can be a prescriptive approach, which is based on these analysis, and we have one other approach. Huh? Other is immigrant, yes, approach, which is mean urgent, is emergency from, yes. So you need to be regular improvement, yes. We can say yes. From progressive, yes. You carry on change, yes, things, But sometime think about coronavirus, yes. Do we need to change our strategy? What do you think? Due to the coronavirus, do we need to change our strategy?
I would say no, because it's a short-term thing.
Yes, no doubt. You're looking strategic planning. We don't need to be changed, but we need to be changed the operational strategy. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Like it's a short-term thing, isn't it? So the goals are 5 to 10 years. So if you change your strategy now, then what's the point?
Yes, that's we can say that's your progressive. Yes.
Yeah.
The long term. Yeah. This is immigrant. Yes. From emergency. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So we have never sell online. Yes.
Okay.
We're going online, yes?
Yeah.
People used to come to us, but we are going to them now. Huh? So think about, yes, the way we used to do the things, we are doing different now. Huh? Because in the emergency, you change yourself immediate, because otherwise you can't, because of course we need to achieve the long-term objective, but short-term will lead towards the long-term. Huh? Any question there?
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, brilliant. Next, we need to be look around 1.2, critically analyze the effect of existing plan. So we need to look around the existing plan, any plan we have, what effect. So let's say advertising. You know advertising. Why we do advertising? Huh?
To promote the brand.
Okay. Advertising have three objectives. Huh? Remind, yes. Persuade, yes.
Yeah.
And inform. Huh? Why you want to? You want to persuade the people will buy your product, yes? Or you remind them still we are selling the things, yes, we are still in the market. Or you inform them we are launching the new product, yes?
Okay.
So we have three objectives there of this. If your objective was persuade, yes, you need to be think about what's happened on the sales, yes? Yes?
Okay.
Increasing sales.
If your objective was inform, do survey and check how many people are aware of your product, yes?
Right.
You get where I'm coming from, yes? You need to think about, you spend money on 100 million or 100 pound, whatever, huh? Or 100,000, yes? Let's say 1,000, yes? So you need to think about, if you spend 100,000 on, what effect will happen on your sale? If your sales stay the same, awareness between the people stay the same, it's nothing. It's waste of your resource and advertising. Think about junk mail, yes? So, you know, lot of companies say we do the leafleting, huh?
Yeah.
How many people really buy from the leaflet? Or how many
Exactly.
people read? How many people read the leaflet? Have you read it? The mail coming in your home?
Straight away
No,
into the
I normally thought.
Okay. Any question?
no.
Okay. So we need to be make sure is a link. You know what you spend. You need to think about what you achieved from it. Yes. Strategic. You need to be look around all these 3 points. Huh? 3 level. Okay. Situations. So you can use these. You know the tools. Huh? Do we know the SWOT? Yes.
Yeah.
SW is the internal and OT is external. Huh?
Yeah.
Which further we go through. Internal environment and external. Yes.
Yeah.
Strength, weakness is always within. Yes. And
Okay.
OT opportunities and threats come from outside. Huh? So always you need to match them. Huh? Review and the old strategic plan. Your own observation, missions, and vision statement. You can change it if you want to, yes, but think about it. Setting the goals, yes.
Okay.
We already discussed, yes, we need to be time-bound, smart objective. You reflect on the strategic plan in the time horizon, yes. What you achieve, yes, in terms of missions and values, not contradict. Step 2, we said, step 1 is a situational analysis. Step 2 is setting goals, yes. So we already discussed SWOT. Short term is we can look around strength opportunities. We can match. We can look around medium term strength and threats. We can look around the long term weaknesses and threats. Yes, how we can overcome.
Yeah.
creating path. So we need to create the path. Desired result, potential obstacle, what will be, how we'll handle them, and support you need. Write down what and when of each action required. 4. Use the plan. Review the plan from time to time. Annual measures. And finally, review the time horizon past. What we meet the goals and why and why not. So I copy the video which we can watch. Yes, but we have struggling a bit time. Okay, anybody heard about Porter generic strategies?
No.
No.
Okay, Michael Porter gave the generic strategies, and these are 4. Your company can focus on the cost leadership. Anybody, of course, you're aware of Ryanair in UK especially.
Yeah.
Do we know what strategy they have?
Budget.
It's the cost leaders, yes?
Yes, probably one.
Everything you're focusing on the cost. You're looking the cheaper raw material. You're looking the cheaper implies. You're looking the cheaper, yes?
Yeah.
Everything. You think your competitive advantage will come only from the cost, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Some is a cost focus. You're not really looking overall cost, but maybe in one department you're looking the cost, or one product you want to be cheaper, huh? Yes, this is a competitive advantage, but in one area, not every area. Huh? Let's say, we selling, maybe you observe, especially supermarket, Tesco, Morrison, yes, and ATHE here, own brand. Have you observed own brands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Best One, and various other are smart choices. So they have only focus on these one cheaper, but other brands they're not selling cheaper. So that's the cost focus. It's not overall cost focus. It's just one area cost focus. Okay, differentiation. Do you know what is meant by differentiation? Okay, think about Apple and Samsung. Is there any difference between them?
There is, yeah.
Okay, they are totally different each other, or there is a minor difference?
So there's probably a minor difference.
Minor difference, yeah.
Yeah.
Think about Nike, yes,
Yeah.
and think about any other clothes, yes. For suppose
Yeah.
J&S something, huh?
Yeah.
So Nike is totally different trainer, different design, yes.
Yeah.
So they focus all differentiation, huh?
Okay.
But maybe this one J&S or various other clothing, yes, they just one, maybe their shirts is only different than others, huh? All others similar, yes.
Oh,
So that's
yeah.
we can look around. Like think about Tesco and Asda, almost similar, but maybe Asda in Tesco in banking, yes.
Yeah.
Tesco in insurance, yes. Tesco in constructions, yes. Tesco in energy, gas, electricity, yes.
Yeah.
Tesco in various. So it's not everything different, but still is a differentiation there. Their supermarket section is not different, but other is a totally differentiation. So we can look around is create a competitive advantage for our organization. It's not mean you're 100% different, or you can be a little different than others. Think about
Okay.
cost leadership. When we want to be focused this strategy, you need to look around input cost. You need to focus economies of scale. You need to think about experience. You need to think about product design. Yes,
Yeah.
everything is cost leader. When you differentiation, you need to be think about involve uniqueness. Yes, premium. Yes, you need to look around the strategic customer, their needs and key competitors in the area, and you need to be focused strategies. You can be a cost focus. This is, these are the some company they have. Iceland, ARM. I'm not sure. Have you heard about ARM?
No.
No.
Uh, in the UK is one of the big company that make chips, for those used in the drone technology or the motions, or the scanners,
Yeah.
mobiles. This company is before Brexit. This company took over by the Japanese bank.
Okay.
So this company took over, and it's a huge company based in Sheffield in UK, and we'll do the few case laws
Okay.
on these. Okay, so next we stuck in the middle. Sometime you thinking, come on, I want to be a cost leader as well, and I want to be a differentiation as well. Can we do both? You want
Yes.
to sell, the things cheaper, yes, cost leader,
Yeah.
and you want to be very high quality, and you want to sell upper class, upper class of society.
Yeah.
Can we do all?
No.
No. So it means you can stuck in the middle, huh? So according to the Michael Porter, he's saying you just pick one strategy, just work on it, yes? That's a generic, yes?
Yeah.
And stick with it, yes? If you want to differentiation, just do differentiation, huh?
Mm.
There are the markets for both. You need to be combining a company can create the separate strategic business unit. Do we know SBUs? It's called strategic business units. That's, the few concept left. SBUs, yes?
Yeah.
So it's called strategic business units. The Ford have how many models?
Well, I don't know.
Ford Focus, yes.
Yeah.
Ford Mondeo, yes, something, yes.
Yeah.
So each brand, Toyota Corolla, Toyota, yes, different Toyota's model. So each is a one business unit,
Yeah.
and you can make each, the separate strategy for this, Yes, maybe one is a differentiation, one is a focus, yes. One for the low cost, one is a, yes, and you
Yeah.
can focus on it. Okay, so we have environmental factors, we can look around internal, external. So please, when we do deal pest, we know the pest factors, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
The micro environment, which is external, we can't control it, we have to adjust operation. So political, economic, social and technological factors we need to be keep in mind. Okay, so I added few slides for you, yes, that will help, So next now we'll go through quick. Okay, I'm copying this link. Is good to be, maybe I'm not sure you ever use the Kaplan publisher. Okay, so
Yeah.
when we prepare the assignment, we can find a lot of stuff from there as well, okay. So that
Okay.
will help you how we can, but for the lesson we'll go through models. So let's do quick, 5 minutes more. Sorry, we are running out time. Okay, quick, can we do the quiz, to just enhance our understanding, about strategic management? Is it okay for you? 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's fine.
Are you running out time?
No, it's
Are
fine.
you? Okay. Give me just one. I'll reduce your questions, because it's otherwise good. I'll reduce few questions for you.
Okay.
Otherwise, okay, please, can we type Kahoot it? Yes?
Whereabout.
Okay. If you just type in the Google search Kahoot it, so in the meanwhile, this will open.
Okay.
I'll reduce for you, otherwise it takes more time. Okay, I pick it random quiz because we have 1 hour class and now we will do it. Okay, yes, please Kahoot it.
What's the pin?
I'll give you pin in a minute. So I think so 10 questions will be enough for you.
Yeah.
Not more than 10. Okay, now we are okay. So say done. Okay, I'm going to create the pin for you now.
Okay.
Okay, let's please into the pin number. This will be here. Okay, please pin yours 47522538.
Yeah.
47522538, and you can choose your nickname yourself. And the name you can use your name. So one player there, good. Yeah, David, you're there as well?
Yeah, couldn't get it. How can I do it?
So type Kahoot it, yes.
Yeah,
The word,
game.
and then enter the pin 47522538.
Okay.
Kahoot.it,
Yeah, I got it. Nickname.
and then just enter your name. Oh, you there? Good. Okay, let's go through. Okay, so first question, what is the first stage of strategic management?
Whereabout
It
the
is
session.
formation, implementation, evaluation.
All right.
You pick the random the sequence. Okay, formation stage is the first stage. What stage of strategic management put the plan into action? Plan into action.
I couldn't see anything.
Strategies. Yes.
I couldn't see anything on the screen.
Oh yes. Oh please, you need to look my screen and you need to go second screen. You find the color.
Oh.
I see.
Sorry, I'm not mentioning. Oh my God.
Oh,
Sorry. It's
never mind.
basically class environment is a different when you do online because you have a same laptop and computer.
I see.
Okay, next now, what is the latest stage of strategic management? So last stage,
Evaluation.
you need to find. Okay, good.
Yes.
No, you pick it. Good. Okay. A mission is developed in what stage of strategic management? Is it which stage?
Okay. I couldn't get mine. Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Next.
Section. I can't go into it.
Mm.
Okay, and the formation stage, we need to conduct SWOT.
Alright.
Okay, mistakes are corrected in which stage of strategic management?
Ta-da.
Oh, it's quick, huh?
Mm.
So
Oh,
evaluation,
okay.
because if you make mistake, you need to review it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What is that
Yeah.
stand for? This is, I think, we all know, huh?
Okay.
David, you there?
Yeah, I couldn't get it clicked.
Okay, no problem. You need to go second screen. You need to pick the color, huh?
Yeah.
No problem. That's fine. Huh?
Yeah. I think
That's fine,
I'm
because
not
if you
not
sometime
used
if
to
you
it.
do from mobile, it's
Yeah.
difficult.
Opportunity.
Okay, good. Unique. You want to be, put a generic category. You want to be unique. Is it differentiation or cost focus? Which one? Oh. Okay. So yes.
Oh, that's bad. I couldn't get on the screen.
Excuses.
Yeah.
Okay.
You had tried. Yeah.
Okay. So this was just as a, okay, you can say as a fun, to just
Yeah.
read, already. So this is all today lesson. So today lesson we just discuss about LO1, and LO1 we can pick any company of our choice, yes, and we can evaluate in terms of
Yeah.
their performance. And when we'll do assignment, I'll refer you more companies and we'll apply these all concepts on them to evaluation purposes.
Can I just ask something? Can I share my screen? So ask
Yes.
something.
So just 1 second, I'll stop recording.
Yeah.
No problem. Okay, so that's all today, guys. If you have any question, you can drop me email.
Yeah. Thank you.